Hello everyone, this is Geopolitics, and today we are going to talk about the longest serving presidents of the world, but the majority of them are in Africa. Not nine, but like 7 of them are in Africa. So the first one of the longest serving presidents on this list is Theodore Obe Nguema Mbasogo. Theodore Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. He's 83 years old. Born in June 1942. He's a former military official, and he's the second president of the Equatorial Guinea Republic, in power since 1982. Previously, he was the chairman of the Supreme Military Council from 1979 to 1982. And as of 2005, he's the longest consecutive serving current non-royal national leader in the world. He's the Equatorial Guinea president. He's 83 years old, and he was born on 5th June 1942. He's 83 years old, and he's in Central Africa. That's where his country is located. And I'm going to show you the map here. He's going to show you the map. We're going to see each leader and the time that they have been in power. The second is Paul Biya. His name of that is Paul Barthélemy Biya Vondo. He's the president of Cameroon. He's 92 years old. He was born on February 1933. He's the second president of Cameroon since 1982. He was previously 5th Prime Minister under President Ahmadou Ahidjo. That is now. You know, some nouns are very hard to pronounce, especially African names. From 1972 to 1982. From 1975 to 1982, that's when Ahmadou Ahidjo was president of Cameroon. So he was the ninth prime minister of this president. So he's the second president of Cameroon. And I heard that in this 2025, he again announced that he's running again for president for the country of Cameroon. I don't know if his country loves him, I don't know if they hate him, but they might be love for him because he's president for like 42 years now in power, and that is Paul Biya of Cameroon, and he's very old now, 92 years old, now. And he's planning again for running for the re-election. He wants to keep running the country as president. So the country has only got 2 presidents since its independence from France, because it is France which colonized this country, the country of Cameroon. The third person that we have on our list is Denis Sassou Nguesso. Denis Sassou Nguesso. He's the president of the Republic of Congo. Remember, we have 2 Congo, and both of them are in Central Africa. I'm going to show the map of them. Both of them are in Central Africa. There is a Congo Democratic. There is a Democratic Republic of Congo, and there is a Congo Republic. That Congo Republic has a population of 5 million, and then the Congo Democratic has a population of 100 million. The country that I'm talking about, or the president that I'm talking about, is the president of Congo Republic. So the one who leads 5 billion, and he was in power. He first came in power on February 5th, 1979 to 1992. Then he went on pause. He left the office and he stopped being president and returned to power in 1997 after a civil war, and has remained president since then. He is in power for 41 years. And he is 81 years old. He was born on November 23, 1943. So that is Denis Sassou, the great man of the Republic of Congo. And the fourth president that we have here is Yoweri Museveni. He's 80 years old. He was born on September 1944, and he's a former military official. He's ninth president of Uganda after Idi Amin Dada. Idi Amin Dada, who was a brutal dictator who treated badly the Indians, and he sent them back. They were Indians who were living in Uganda at that time. And when he was president, he didn't want them in the country, and he took everything that they owned, like shops and like farms, and he distributed them to Ugandans, and he told those Indians to go back to India, and which was a crime. So Yoweri Museveni, who took his place now, he's 80 years old, and right now he might be in power for 30, 39 years old, or 40, something like that. That he's in power. And the fifth president that we have is the president of a country called Tajikistan. His name is Omamali Rahmon. He's in power for 31 years in power. He has served as the president of Tajikistan since 1994. He was the chairman of the Tajikistan Supreme Assembly from 1993 to 1994. Since 1998, he has served as the leader of the People's Democratic Party of Tajikistan. That is the role he had before. Tajikistan is a former Soviet Union country, and now they are like independent. They got their independence from the Soviet Union. Okay, so the sixth president that we have here is Asias Afwerki. Asias Afwerki. He's from Eritrea, a country in East Africa. Eritrea, present in power since 1992. He left his engineering study at the University of Addis Ababa to join LFE, Eritrean Liberation Front. So that's the movement that he joined. He left his university that he was studying at that time, and he joined that movement. And the seventh president that we have is a European president. His name is Alexander Vygovich Lukashenko. Yeah, that is his name, Alexander Lukashenko. He was born on August 1954. He is the first and only president of Belarus since it was established in 1994 from the Soviet Union, because it was a Soviet state too. Because the Soviet Union was a big country and a big union. Making him the current longest serving European leader. He's the current and longest serving European leader, Mr. Lukashenko. Alexander. Before becoming president or before joining politics, he worked as the director of the state farm Savkhoz, and served in both the Soviet border troop and the Soviet army. That is what he was doing. He served as the Soviet army officer and Soviet border officer, so he was a military official. So many of these presidents who are serving for a long term now, they were before military officials, something like that. The eighth president that we have here is Ismail Omar Guelleh. He has been in power for 26 years, born in Eritrea and in Djibouti. He was nominated as president of Djibouti when his uncle Guelleh announced he would not participate in the presidential election in 1999. His uncle Hassan Guelleh Apchido, he ruled Djibouti since the independence of the country in 1977. So he's the second president, and he's a nephew of Guelleh. That is their history or their history of presidency in Djibouti. Djibouti is also Eastern Northern African country, and there are many countries who have military bases there. China has a military bases there. The USA has a military base there, and I also think the Russians might have a base there too, and even France might have a base there. So many countries have military bases in Djibouti. I don't know why they like that country too much, because it is very close to the Red Sea shipping and things like that. So it's a country that is between Asia, especially the Middle East and Africa. So it is a strategic location for many countries. The ninth president is very popular and very well known in the world. His name is Vladimir Putin. In his country, they call him Vladimir Putin. So he has been in power since 2000. He has been in power for 26 years. But before that, he was president, and then he left the power and gave his place to Dmitry Medvedev. But after that, he ran again for president in 2012. He served for 15 years as the foreign intelligence officer for the KGB. The KGB is an intelligence office of the Soviet Union, the Foreign Intelligence and Domestic Security Agency of the Soviet Union. Soviet Union was very strong. Former and President Boris Yeltsin announced Putin as the director of the Federal Security in July 1998. He was then appointed to be Prime Minister. He was then named as the acting president of Yeltsin resignation on December 31, 1999. That is when Yeltsin decided not to run, and then considered his place to Mr. Vladimir Putin. That's what his country, Vladimir Putin, that is what his country, or they call him in Russia. And the last one that we have here is very strong too. He's an African president. As I told you, this list is full of African presidents. They are the one who took the list. The one I have here is Mr. Paul Kagame. He has been in power for 24 years in power. Born on 23rd October 1957. He became president of Rwanda in 2000. And he is a former military official. He was in the army too. You know, many presidents I've said they have been in the army. He was born in Tambwe. There is a Tambwe village, or Rwanda, Urundi, a village located in what is now the southern province of Rwanda. So that's where this great man was born, and he has been in power for 10 years, and they had an election in 2023, I think, and he won it. So many people, they said his country, he's very much loved in his country, and things like that. Thank you guys. As Geopolitics welcomes you to the news every day. We'll be touching different matters. I told you politics deals with everything. It deals with school, it deals with, road safety, people's behavior, everything that exists in the world, even navigation in the oceans, the weather, everything that exists, even what I'm doing now, talking about political issues, even broadcasting about the journalism, those people are led by politics. So that's why everything is in politics. So I'll be touching everything. Every interesting subject, I'll be touching it, because politics is everywhere. It's even in soccer, even in sports, even in entertainment. It's everywhere. Even at work, you use political rules to rule the people. You see? So this issue or this thing is about everything in the world, especially geopolitical matters. Even people who influence politics and people who are influenced by the politics. Thank you for listening to me, and have a great time, everybody.